Look at that.
We are really enjoying these sourdough pancakes. Put a couple chocolate chips in them, make them really fun. These pancakes are made from... Leo will carry you out. These pancakes are made just from sourdough starter, and my sourdough starter is all with spelt flour. So they are 100% spelt flour. They're very, very tasty. I can put the recipe down below if I think of it. If not, remind me. Is that a good pancake?
Man, James, you got the life.
My dad was telling me this week about some really cool stories that he heard about how people are loving each other in unique kind of ways during this time when the country is shut down and people are in quarantine. So he was telling me really cool stories about, like, there was this little boy with cancer and it was his birthday and he had hoped for a party. He was 7 and wasn't able to celebrate, and how then all the neighbors made like a parade where they drove past his house and threw a present out of the window of their car for him. And he said it was his best birthday ever. So I just was so moved by all these different stories of people. And there was another one he said of an elderly woman who loved music and of course is completely isolated by herself, and how some of the kids who played music from the area came and sat outside her front door and played music for her. I'm gonna get choked up just talking about this again. It's so wonderful seeing how people are finding ways to love others in spite of this isolation. So Jason is heading out to do a little loving act for somebody this morning. But what I wanted to hear about is if you have any stories like this to share. It doesn't have to be personal. It could just be something you heard about on the news or from someone else. I would just love to fill our comments with some really encouraging, fun, touching, sweet stories of how people are loving each other during this time. I think it would just be a blessing for all of us to be able to go through those comments and read all those stories. So if you would humor me, if you have heard any cool story that you want to share, please put it in the comments below, and then we'll all enjoy reading those.
What do you mean, what am I doing? Trying to... Is that a common theme that you ask me?
What are you doing?
Hey! Don't you go anywhere. Who forgot to chalk the wheels? Oh, I guess I did. Leo, can you hop off and throw a rock? Actually, if you all could hop off just for a second.
Hop, 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 hop. 1 second.
Jason is loading up some mulch to bring to a friend of ours. I don't know why, because I didn't get the story.
They have 2 dogs, and it's been soupy mess, and so they want to cut down on the mud on their yard.
Okay.
So their dogs are running their fence, and
so they're mulching the spot where the dogs
yes.
go.
This will be more than enough for them.
Is it mulching?
Yeah, and they were going to buy some, and I said, no, don't buy any.
We have a lot. So his plan, since we're still under this quarantine lockdown in our area, is he is going to go and dump it on
their driveway.
We are getting on with our schoolwork. We have 2 boys doing math. Drinking some fresh juice. Yeah, Elsie's riding her pen pal.
I'm trying to find good music.
Finding good music. Finish your math first, please. What are you guys doing? They look at this book a lot. What is it? Shows inside a castle. It's pretty fun. There's a lot to see, isn't there?
The same hammer every time. Double-sided.
Silas.
4, 5, 6.
Keep going.
What does that say?
Keep going.
Look.
Let her do her work and you do yours. Here, write down your next problem.
Hey, Mom.
He's on the phone. Okay, shh. Let's be real quiet. Papa's on the phone.
Okay, guys.
Oh, you're on hold. Okay.
Looks better.
Having Jason working from home is so
Compare.
fun.
Mom,
We never know what
water gets in here.
Silas is still working.
That's what happened.
Yeah, I don't know. Our GoPro died.
100% waterproof.
Yeah, I don't know. But that's not going to get you done with your math, so get to it.
Compare. Which one is better?
Wow. I would say this one.
James, scribbled.
We are still doing our CBS homework. That's what Bella and Samuel are doing.
And me, I'm doing CBS.
You're gonna do it too?
I mean, not CBS.
Because of the quarantine, of course, all of our classes have been canceled, including our CBS classes. And I have a feeling that we may not be able to go back. Samuel, write the word down. You're almost done. He's feeling a little bit.
Next year, can we go back?
Yeah, but we're continuing on with our CBS books anyway, because I told the kids we're going to do our Bible study no matter what. Going to our classes on Friday is just a bonus. So we're still doing it. Lydia's up from her nap. And while I sit here at the table and help keep kids focused, I am working on adding up my logbook. I'm really behind. I keep track of what we do each day, but then... Are you wanting her? No, it's not. It's October.
Mom,
I keep track of what we do all day, but as far as the whole yearly total of adding up all of our hours, I have fallen behind. So I am going through this book and adding up all my numbers here.
Mom, there's a bonus.
So that I know where we're at for the year because it's March already.
A bonus.
Okay, Samuel, what's your next question? Let's help you with your next question. What does God love? Okay, so we're gonna look. You're not done. Okay. We're in here laughing because these two look so alike. Oh, Leo went in. We can't see him now. Maybe he'll come out again. There he comes. Look at them.
Twinkies.
They're just alike. Leo needs to get a hat.
Leo needs to get a hoodie under it.
Oh, that's
Or
funny.
Papa takes his hoodie off.
There he goes. All right, Silas is doing double math lessons today because
And I'm doing double CBS.
he's getting caught up.
What is that? Wait, that's...
He's on his second one. You're still on your first one, so.
Shut off. I'm taking too long.
Oh no.
it's bad when
very, very
Right, when it goes to
serious.
screensaver, that's bad.
I'm doing something very serious.
Elsie's making something beautiful.
Very serious. Not like usual. She never does it.
She's doing it. And Samuel?
Once I knew a wooden leg named Smith.
And I'm supposed to leave in a couple hours.
Sit down, let's go.
Never get done. Wait, this is the green. Mom, just look at this chubbiness. Come on. Mom, look at this chubbiness before it goes away. Look at that chubbiness. Look at that. I'm not gonna finish.
Samuel loves you.
Chubbiness. Mom, look at the chubbiness.
Oh, I know, she's so cute. So cute. Well, most of the kids are finished with their math and their Bible study, and we're taking a little break. I am so thankful for this place that we live because my kids can still have so much freedom even while we're staying at home. I know not all of you have a setup like this where you can just have, you know, the ability to go out in your woods, or my boys are on the four-wheeler right now. Some of you are in small places, and we pray for you. We're so sorry that you are walking through this trial. We each have different trials in life, and I know that for a lot of you this is a great trial this time, and just know that my heart is with you. I think about you a lot. But I'm definitely feeling grateful for what we have, what the Lord has given us here in this place. I'm actually warming up some of last night's leftover soup for lunch. Some of my kids are like, oh, do we have to? They are not counting that as a blessing today, but that's what we're warming up, and then we're going to continue on with our afternoon fun. This should take you guys a couple days of fun, right?
Yeah. And we're back to do it all over.
Yeah, he said. James is a good block builder.
Yeah, and he's a good wrecker. And he is a good, he's a very good, helpful. He's a very good helpful person. If you want someone helpful, when you're cleaning up your house, get him.
If you want to
When
help.
you're messing up your house,
Oh,
he's the one to call. He's
Uh-huh.
messy.com.
He's helpful for
Yeah,
destroying
messy.com.
things. Look at this,
James.
James. Wow.
He's been
James, good job.
This goes to this.
Wow.
Samuel, look, you made me this thing.
That's pretty good.
This goes to that cat. It's going to this one.
I'm glad you did this on a board so that we can put it up tonight because this will probably take a while. How many pieces are in here? 750?
Like that. It's like that.
Oh, an eyeball.
Samuel, look
Achoo.
laughing up there.
It is evening, the day's coming to a close, but Elsie and I brought the puzzle upstairs. We couldn't resist. First of all, James got into it a little bit.
Yeah, it's like, it was
And so-
way better.
Yeah, we had to carry it all up, and we flipped the board over when we did it so that it doesn't slide so much, but now we can work up here in the coziness of our own space.
Now we won't have...
Yeah, so I told her that we can store this big board. I moved off the basket of stuffed animals that I normally keep back there, and I said we can just store it right on top of there. So that's what we're doing. That's the plan.
Mom,
Let's see how many days it takes us to accomplish this, huh?
we're not gonna have
So Jason and my 3 older kids, in spite of the lockdown, have continued to serve at the local food pantry once a week. They have set up a lot of protection measures. They have the people wait outside and come in individually, so it takes a lot longer to go through, but they're keeping people at least 6 feet apart. And they have gloves for people and masks when they wipe things down. They're doing a great job of monitoring the situation, but still being able to serve. And so one way that we are able to keep this serving passed on is that Jason and the kids were given a bunch of food to bring home that we can now go drop off and share with other people that we know who are in their homes and not coming out and maybe need some extra food.
And it wasn't like we went in there and said, can we have this, this, and this? We just said we have 2 families that we're sharing with, and they literally loaded us up. They were just
That's
like,
so
here, take this
awesome.
and this and this. Do you want some
That's
this?
exciting.
And
So we're gonna
when they
show
hear
you what
that,
they got.
and people there that serve, they get things too.
And right
Okay.
now, the government has lifted, so it's they've
Big oranges
lifted
and little
their
oranges.
restrictions on who can receive food because
There's so many people in need all of a sudden.
People that are, small businesses,
Right.
laid
These are
off,
for
whatever,
eggs.
all that stuff. So they
It used to be very specific requirements to
certain things they could give to people because they haven't paid
And
for
certain
it.
things they
it wasn't subsidized money, or I don't even know the right terminology for it. So
but
it was very
as you
restricted.
know, the country, the world is in a difficult time right now, and so they are freely giving things to people who need it. So
Box of red pears.
how awesome that we are able to join in this. So they're starting to unload the van now,
We're gonna start dividing.
and we're
them
just going to divide things up right now
Red
because
pears,
they
Mom.
were given these empty boxes. We can put some of each thing into the boxes and then drop it off on the porch of people
lots
who need it.
and
So
lots of fish sticks.
frozen fish sticks. Okay, so we have oranges, we have pears,
Red pears, Brussels sprouts, mushrooms,
there's just a couple
cucumbers,
random things in there.
Mom,
red cabbage.
Is this orange juice?
Orange juice. Some
Apples.
Yogurt over here.
Some yogurt. What is this here?
Carrots. Those romaine
Greens?
lettuce.
Okay,
Mom, look at all this.
what is this in here? Just some random things.
Carrots.
Some iceberg lettuce.
Okay.
Romaine lettuce in there.
Goodness.
Oh, here's a second case of apples.
Yes. These are really good.
Okay.
Here's some pears. We have potatoes.
Eggs.
Milk.
They gave us a case of eggs.
Milk.
These are the farm fresh eggs. not
This is
the-
milk.
No. there's
No.
No, the milk
Oh,
is in here.
I see. That's pears.
Those are pears, yeah.
Eggs.
These are eggs from local
Eggs.
farmers.
This is not some crap.
They look like they're well protected.
Yeah.
Oh, that is wonderful.
Yeah,
Oh.
good eggs.
Boy, we're gonna have some appreciative
We have a bunch of
families.
these.
Some little half gallons of milk.
Here, hold on. Don't put that on the ground. Just go ahead and put them in a box. That's fine.
Yeah, there you go. What's this? Potatoes? Case
yes.
of potatoes.
Oh my
Yeah, the
goodness,
case
it
of
looks
potatoes.
like we raided the store.
Elsie says it looks like we raided the store. Careful, there's orange in there.
Sweetie, take an extra
Oh,
step.
wow.
We have
Really
one
just looks
lone
like we raided
cabbage
the
they were trying to get
store.
rid of.
Oh, funny.
Anybody need
You're trying to get rid of, or you grabbed?
Wait, water bottle?
Yes.
They
gave
just
us some
threw
water
that in.
bottles.
Okay.
You know, Ray.
Some more fish sticks. Right.
likes to bless it.
Oh, there's one gentleman there who just loves the kids, and he's always trying to send something home with them.
Oh yeah, guess what? Guess what that treat was this time?
Oh no. He just thinks that they're deprived and they need more junk food. Oh, that's really sweet of him. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm sure somebody.
Powdered mini donuts.
We will pass that on to someone
Silas
who
was
needs
so
that.
pumped. Oh, don't worry, buddy. We'll give those away.
And he's like, I love them. He's like, Mom, what's the milk we got?
Yeah, that will be great.
And milk, and then we have water bottles.
Okay, fish sticks.
Okay, so
Looks like we just went our monthly shopping trip.
Making a care package.
Monthly shopping trip.
yeah, we'll start putting together some packages.